Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my custom palette for June. I'm really excited about this one. It's super cute. I think it's a lot of fun and I'm excited to share it with you. I've been doing this series ever since the beginning of the year where I've been making a new custom palette every single month. Some of you have been participating as well and I love seeing your custom palette. So if you make one for the month of June, I would love to see it. You can tag me on Instagram. I love seeing the looks you create and the color combos you choose. It is so much fun and I've really been enjoying this series so far. As usual, I will be showing you close-ups of the palette. I'll be doing swatches, talking about my inspiration, creating the look that you see right here, and I will be doing another look with my palette at some point this month on Instagram/TikTok. Before we hop into it, let me just go over my accessory details. These earrings are from Shop Sun & Co, and I don't know where this necklace is from because it was a gift. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and actually chat about my palette. All right, let me pull up good old Pinterest here so I can show you my inspo. So I was kind of feeling these vibes, like this muted Alice in Wonderland sort of vibe, you know? I think it's really cute and I was really vibing with it. And also, just for the record, just because this is like my June palette doesn't mean I'm necessarily trying to do like a, you know, big summer blowout style palette. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be seasonal. Like I know this color scheme doesn't scream like June summer, but it's just what I felt like doing and it happened to be this month. You know what I mean? Hope that makes sense. I initially thought I was gonna do a larger palette with this. I thought I was gonna do like a 12 pan palette, maybe even a 16 pan palette, because there's a lot of colors to work with. But then as I was assembling my palette, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do a small palette with this vibe. I want to do just a cute, concise 6-pan palette. And that is how I came up with this. This is my muted Wonderland palette and I think it is so cute. Here it is close up. I just love these colors. It's so simple, but I think it's adorable and I think it captures the vibe really nicely. All of these shimmers are so pretty too, and they have different kinds of shifts and they play nicely together. I'm really excited about this. I know it's simple, but I think it's simple but adorable, and I just absolutely love it. So we're gonna get into the shades now. I'll be swatching everything on my arm as I talk about it, but I will do a close-up of all the swatches on my arm once I get done with this. So if the swatches seem like they're far away, it's because they are, and I'll be going over it soon. So first up is Bonnet from Glaminatrix, the first shimmer in the palette. I wanted something with kind of that mauvey, pinky reflect. I really like the gold flash that goes through it. I think it adds something really interesting and kind of keeps that delicate vibe that the inspiration had for me. Next up, number 2, our second shimmer. This is Glass Slipper from Give Me Glow. I had to have this shadow. It was the first shadow I picked for this palette. It's just the prettiest kind of dusty blue with the most gorgeous kind of purple flash going through it. It has such a beautiful like sparkle. It is glorious. I feel like pictures and video truly do not capture this particular shadow as perfectly as it looks in person. It's just so shifty and magical. It has beautiful sparkle and I just knew this had to be in the palette. It's like the main focus for me in my opinion. Number 3 right here is Artifact from Shroud Cosmetics, our last shimmer in the palette. This was actually the second shadow I picked when I was assembling this palette. It is so cute. I really wanted that kind of murky green sort of vibe. Oh, and it's just so rich. It has a beautiful metallic finish. It's not necessarily glitzy like the Give Me Glow one. It's just rich and saturated and metallic, and it's just absolutely delicious. And I just love the way those colors look together. I think it's so pretty. I think those 3 tones together really just encompass that vibe so well. Our 4th shadow and first matte is Breathless from Glaminatrix. Again, just kind of playing with that pinky mauvey vibe. I really wanted this kind of a tone going on. I don't know how to explain it. It's very muted, but I feel like it has a decent amount of saturation for it being muted, if that makes sense. You get kind of that dusty mauvey pink vibe without it just looking like nothing either, but it is subtle. Really hard to explain this shadow, but I really wanted to include it in here. I thought it would add something nice and interesting. I thought it would blend with the blue specifically really nicely, and I was really happy to add it in here. Next up, number 5 is Bluebell from Glaminatrix. Again, I'm loving that dusty blue. I was definitely reiterating the colors that I picked with the shimmers in matte form because that's what I was vibing with this month. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes I don't have like the most intricate reasoning behind my decision making. It's just kind of, it just sort of happened, you know? I liked it, so I picked it, and that's how I landed with that. It's such a beautiful color. Just that specific like dusty blue had to be a feature in this palette, and I really wanted to have it both in matte and shimmer form. So that's how it happened. I think that was actually the first matte I picked for this. And yeah, that's how I landed on it. And finally, last but not least, the final shadow is Moon Moss from Shroud Cosmetics. Again, at the risk of sounding repetitive, I just really loved this kind of dusty green. This one has really good depth to it, and I love having a darker shadow in a palette. It's one of my favorite things. And that's how I came with this. I think it's gonna add that depth, that grunge factor without it being too light and airy. It kind of brings things down a notch, takes it down to the darker side, but yet still complements everything so nicely, and I'm really happy with just this whole arrangement. I think it is so cute. And now in order, all swatched out for you one more time. We have Glaminatrix Bonnet, Give Me Glow Glass Slipper, Shroud Cosmetics Artifact, Glaminatrix Breathless, Glaminatrix Bluebell, and Shroud Cosmetics Moon Moss. I love this so much. I think it is so cute. I hope you like it too. Again, I would love to see your versions of a June palette, or even if you go off of my inspo, I would love to see it as well. But for now, in the meantime, let's just move on into the actual tutorial on this look. Hello, it is time to play with my June custom palette. I can't believe it's already June. Like, this is my 6th custom palette that I've done, and that's wild. I guess technically 7th because I have a real collab. But this is my 6th custom palette that I've made just with my singles. And I love it. I think it is so cute. I just think it's simple and adorable, and I just love it. And I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna do today, if I'm being quite honest with you. I kind of want to play with the blue and pink more than anything. Maybe all of it though. We'll just see. Let me prime first. I'm going to prime with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Eye Primer like usual. Just going to smear this on and blend it out. Yeah, actually, I think I probably am going to use all of the mattes. I'm going to start with the blue one, which is Glaminatrix Bluebell. I'm just going to take that on this Alter Ego number 6. It's a fluffy brush. And I'm going to start focusing that in the outer corner. I'm gonna use the green to deepen it up a bit, and I'm gonna leave the front part of my crease open because I wanna use the pink there. I think it'll be very, very cute. What are you up to today? I'm getting ready for work. I think this video is going up tomorrow, so hello, I hope you're doing well. I hope your month is off to a good start so far. Happy Pride! It is Pride month, and I'm so excited. I have no festive plans. Sometimes my town does a pride parade, but it's usually exactly when I'm working. So that's fun. Next, I want to go ahead and take Moon Moss from Shroud. I'm going to use this Blend Bunny B5 brush right there. It's just a smaller, but still fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to focus that in the outer corner and a little on the lower lash line. And then I'll just use a little bit more of Bluebell to blend that out. All these colors together are so cute. I just love these dusty muted tones. I think they're so pretty. Oh yeah, that's adorable. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the blue, and I'm using very light pressure. I'm holding the end of my brush so that I'm not going too crazy. I'm just gonna lightly smush along that edge. Oh, it is so pretty. Yep, that's stunning. I love it. And now I'm gonna take Glaminatrix Breathless right there. Kind of mauve-y muted purple pink color. And I'm just gonna use this fluffy brush from an old BoxyCharm. It's from SL Miss Glam. Yes, very old BoxyCharm brush. Who still gets BoxyCharm? I'm very curious. Like, do any of you like still subscribe? I know some influencers still do, like they still get like scent boxes and they do unboxings, but how many of you like still subscribe to BoxyCharm? I'm very curious. I unsubscribed years ago just because I felt like I wasn't getting anything that I cared about anymore. That's cute. It just adds a little bit of muted mauviness. That's what I needed in this look. Very cute. I'm going to catch the other eye up because I've been very focused on this eye and I need to catch up on the other one too. All right, I've gotten to this point, so time to play with some shimmers. I'm gonna start with my NYX Glitter Primer, of course, because I use it with every shimmer ever. It makes everything pop more and it's just wonderful. And I don't even know what I'm gonna use. I think I wanna do the blue into the green and then use my mauve pink shimmer as the inner corner. I think that's my plan, so. Colourpop E3 brush, just a nice flat brush. I'm going to press some of this just on my lid, and then I'm gonna pretend to carve out a half-cut crease. Just like this. I'm kind of going right above my natural crease because that's what works best for my eye shape, and then just letting it feather out towards the outer corner. So I'm gonna start with Give Me Glow's Glass Slipper and let it fade down into Shroud Cosmetics Artifact. So just picking up Glass Slipper with that same sticky brush, I accidentally picked up a lot. I love this shade. It is so pretty and sparkly and amazing. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. It's blue with these beautiful, almost mauve reflex actually. It's like silver mauve reflex. I really don't know how to explain it better than that. It's so pretty though. I feel like that actually complements that little bit of mauve I put in the crease, which that's a very subtle pop, but it's there. I more so wanted that matte there just to add some lightness to break up the dark green that I put down. So kind of going like this, creating a little bit of a diagonal, so it's just this bottom pocket that'll be reserved for the green. Oh, look how cute that is. I love that. I need to fix my placement just a little bit. I wasn't being as precise as I wanted. That's okay. I'm just gonna flip that same brush over and dip into that beautiful green. I'm just gonna start feathering that down here. And it's gonna fade so nicely into the matte green that I laid down. Oh, yes. And I'm just gonna take a little bit more of glass slipper and kind of just run some over that seam and just kind of going back and forth until I like the way they merge together. Oh, that's cute. Just gonna blend right where the edge of that green meets. I love that. I think that's so pretty. I think it's very just, I don't know, very grungy but muted and kind of pastel-y, but not. I like it. So finally, just the last shade. We have Bonnet right here from Glaminatrix, and that is gonna go right in my inner corner. This is just a little brush from Game Beauty. I'm just gonna plop it right there. Very cute. I think when I do my next look for Instagram/TikTok, I think what I'll do is like a halo eye with this palette, with like a lot of focus on this Bonnet shade. Is it called Bonnet? I already forgot the name of this color. It is called Bonnets. There's a lot of shade names in my brain right now. But yeah, this is the look. What I'm gonna do now is just finish off everything else I need to do, throw on my lashes, an eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I think it's so cute. I love the way these colors play together. I think it's a lot of fun, and I hope you like it too. The eye pencil I ended up using is number 6 from Odin's Eye. I think it's called Avocado, but I can't remember because the name isn't written on the pencil itself. These lashes are Redfield from Salon Cosmetics, and on my lips, I went with the Dune Lip Clay from Kaleidos. So yeah, this is the look. I hope you like it. Let's zoom out and finish up this video. Thank you so much for watching my video with my June custom palette. I love my muted Wonderland palette. I think it is so fun. I'm really happy with how it all came out, and I hope you love it too. This has been such a fun series. It's been a really fun way for me to get some use out of my singles this year. And I'm really excited for the second half of the year. I think it's gonna bring a lot of fun as well. If you made it to the end of this video, I guess leave some emojis that you feel like fit these vibes, the muted Wonderland vibes, if you will. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.